Hello! In case you haven't seen my other videos about this topic, I'm technically diagnosed with depression, which a lot of people don't believe the first time I tell them because I'm generally a very happy, cheerful person, which doesn't really fit the stereotype when people think of a person who has depression. The type of depression that I have is probably dysthymia, which is very, very mild depression, but it lasts for a very long time and it's very persistent. But right now you can't be diagnosed with dysthymia, so if you have dysthymia, they just give you the diagnosis of depression. In general, my depression is mostly kept under control now thanks to fortunate experiences with therapy and medication. But the other day it decided to randomly flare up, which inspired me to make this video about how Pokemon has helped me deal with depression throughout my life. I figured that the holidays are a good time to talk about this since people tend to feel more depressed around this time of year, but also more thankful for the good things in their lives. Opinions on video games and depression are really mixed. Some people think that video games actually make depression worse, but for me and my own experiences, I haven't found that to be the case. While there are definitely arguments to be made against video games, for me, I found that video games help me feel better. Many gamers with depression have a game that they consistently go back to when they're feeling down. Some people refer to these games as sad games, not because the games themselves are sad or they make people feel sad, but because these are games that people tend to gravitate towards when they're feeling these feelings of depression and sadness. Often these games are the opposite of sad. They tend to be very cheerful, very light games. They're often very repetitive games with frequent small rewards that provide a safe space for players to go to when the craziness of reality is just too much. Note that people might gravitate toward these games when they're sad, but that doesn't mean that 1, the game caused the sadness, or 2, the person only plays the game when they're sad. The downside of sad games is that they can be very addictive. It's very easy to live in that other virtual world and kind of forget about reality. But as long as you set time to play and time to live, sad games can be really helpful. They can make you feel more calm and more confident. For me, Pokemon is my sad game. When I'm feeling down, I know that I can go to this whole other world full of all these magical creatures who are most of the time adorable. I know my team is waiting for me there, and I know they always have my back. Okay, that sounds really corny, but you get what I mean. It helps me feel confident when I play, especially when I win, but also when I lose because it helps me learn more about the game and then get better. And it helps me feel calm because there are less things to worry about in the game than in real life. Real life is incredibly complicated and there's no way right now that they could ever codify all of real life into a game. So you get to experience kind of a small segment of it, and it's much more relaxing in this digestible little format. You have a lot more control over the different things that happen in a game than you do in real life. On Sunday, I recognized that I was having a sad day, and I took the time to just play and relax, knowing all the while that the next day I was gonna have to return to reality. And by the time I had to power off and go to bed, I felt much better. I just wanted to let you all know that it's okay to feel sad sometimes, and it's 100% okay to use video games to help you get through that sadness, so long as you remember to return to reality afterwards. Let me know in the comments what game is your sad game. And if you're going through some stuff right now, I just wanted to let you know that I am here for you. Bye!